God, you know what? We're live, and I knew nothing about what was just about to happen, and now we have what was he called?
I'm Lupagus, the Lupador.
No, but what was the actual name? What
Conquistadors?
Conquistadors.
It's just a luchador mask.
Yeah, well, that looks extra tight. I think you're losing brain function right now. It's horned up. We got the Lupador. We're talking Vikings Colts. We're gonna bust this losing streak. We got Julian Marker, FW Ender, Davey, Nitzberg, Kohlberg. He loves the mask. Welcome, Kohlberg.
I'm trying to get my earbuds in my ear.
That's a random group of teams you got there. Pelicans, yeah. Cubs, Predators, Vikings. Wow. Leave it on. You look like the guy from Billy Madison.
How was he called? I can't remember.
Gross.
It's Halloween. You got to put a costume on, right?
I love it. I love it. Ashley's in the house. What's going on? Knack, what's going on? Viking Funeral. Chris Olson, your mugs are in. Well, they've been ordered. They're not in the mail.
Hell yeah.
Jeff says that's an improvement. Leave the mask on.
Hell yeah, Jeff. You're right.
Lupa Libre.
Right. The Revolting Blob.
You, man.
It was the Revolting Blob. That was the wrestler from Billy Madison. Thank you.
He got in trouble. He got in some trouble.
Yeah. He was a bad dude. Bad dude.
Steve.
Hell yeah. So, again, welcome to Horned Up. I am the Lupa Libre.
Lupador, brought to you by Top the Tater. Best damn dip around in the Midwest. Look at that. It is delicious. Recipe hasn't changed in 60 plus years. It is the go-to dip for game day. It's fantastic. Let us know in the comments how you love some Top Tater. I think Lupagus might just be having some right now.
Look at that.
What are you going to dip in it?
Oh, my God. I got some box chips here. They broke on me, but look at
Ruffles, no wrong answer. Oh. And as always, you got to get if you don't get it on your fingers or your knuckles, you're doing it wrong. So thank you to Top Tater for sponsoring the show. As always, every Horned Up.
Got to get the family size. No point in getting the smaller size. It's not going to last.
I actually did that last time. Rookie mistake. Been buying Top Tater for probably 30 years. And for some reason, I grabbed the small one. I think my eyesight was wrong.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what? I can just have a small one today. And you were wrong. You were wrong.
Well, today is the key word because it was gone that day. It was gone that day. We'll give a couple minutes here. Plenty to talk about. Vikings big trade deadlines coming up. We got the Colts coming up, coming off of 2 losses. Yeah. Packers Lions have a big game. Plenty to talk about.
Huge game. That means someone in the division is going to lose guaranteed this weekend. It could be the Vikings. I'll tell you that.
I hope not. I don't like Joe Flacco playing. Davey OG saying, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, we're almost at 12,600.
Wow.
Which let's try to get to that today.
Let's get to that today. And
I think we're only 9 away, so we're going to be pushing that. So buckle up, Buttercups.
Tonight is your last chance to get on the wheel for Will Riker jersey. We're spinning that baby. I think we're talking maybe Friday. May or may not be a impromptu live show that night. We'll see. Sounds like it's going to be very likely.
I might have a match Friday night live.
I might have a steel cage match that night.
Friday night live, just whapping beers, talking football. What else could you ask for?
Not much. Davey says great job on the round table. One more.
Thank you, Davey. It was a good show. It was a good show. You know what? I like the group at Round Table. Everybody's very likable. Usually pretty realistic. Yeah. Realistic.
Julian Marker's here. Viking Funeral. Yeah, he had stuff to do. He missed it. He had stuff to do.
Fine, I'll give you a pass on this one.
I don't know. So I just actually won the Cruiserweight Championship last weekend.
Congratulations. Congratulations. What's the shows called on Vice, the wrestling ones? Behind the Ring or Ring? What's the documentaries called on Vice?
I don't know. Dark Side of the Ring.
Dark Side of the Ring. Those are wonderful. Hit them up if you haven't. Harmsy, good to see you. Lord Duncan's giving out freaking memberships. Dark Side, there we go. Remember, so as Lupagus just said, this is pretty much the last live show where you can get in on the Will Riker jersey giveaway. And all super chats to get an entry, and we'll be doing that giveaway Friday live.
Hell yes. Someone, I wish I was on that wheel.
Yeah, so do I. Monamita, what's going on, man?
Monamita, thank you for that image of you and the boozy jerky. It looks like you're really enjoying that piece of meat that was hanging in your mouth. Well done.
Yeah, hell yeah, well done. FD Matty Man wants in on that. That a boy. That a baby. Let's go.
Arriba!
So
Lucha Lupagus says.
I hate this. Like Twitter. Like I got Twitter up over here because I'm putting. There's so much pornography on Twitter right now. It's shocking. I can't even have it up. Anyways. All right, let's go. Let's talk some Vikings.
Let's start like we always do with our stud of the week recap. You know what? He finally did it. Justin Jefferson won. It was a landslide. Not even worth talking about anybody else. Chris Olsen, Harmsy. He did it. And we know Jefferson really appreciates this trophy, so I was really, really happy to see him win.
Yeah, we know he loves it. We've seen multiple trophies in his locker holding the damn thing. I mean, look at this thing. That is him holding our trophies. And now he gets a brand new one. Yeah. And speaking of, so far we've had Justin Jefferson, we've had Harrison Smith, and now we've had Josh Metellus. All photo evidence of the One Barn Lupagus trophy being in their locker.
And again, these are recent, so they're bringing them back. They're bringing them back to the locker room, which makes it even better. I can't wait to see Will Reichard. You know, Will the Thrill's going to have his out.
You know what? I wish he was like active on social media. I wish people interviewed him because I guarantee that thing was out there. But if those guys have him in their lockers, you know what? It's just an assumption. Yeah. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. I bet a lot of them do.
I think so. Harmon's right. He sent it to me on Twitter, and I'm like, I thought he photoshopped it. I was like, oh wow, nice job. No,
yeah, I got that. He snapped it. I'm like, yeah, what is it? Yeah, you know, it's awesome. It's awesome. And Will Reichard. So now Jefferson gets his first one. Well deserved. So and it was a landslide.
Yeah, Chris Olsen is on the wheel. Also for the trivia tonight, we'll get you on the wheel for the trivia. He says, you got the trivia tonight, One Bar. Chris Olsen is feeling very confident. I do think you won last week, so you're 5-2 on the year.
Colts,
just like
Colts,
the
Vikings. I like Jeff George. I haven't put. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it depends where my mind was at when I made the questions the other night.
Could be Troy Walters.
It could be Troy Walters. Shit, I wish I would have put Troy Walters. Actually, the mask smells much better than I thought. I dug it out the old dress up bin. No mouse turds, nothing. It's actually pretty good. There was some weird blue shit on it, though. I don't know what that was.
We all got weird blue shit on us.
Jake, the Minnesota sports fan, he's on the wheel. He's on a couple
Jake
wheels
the Snake,
tonight.
love you, man.
Yeah, you know what, Davey? I think you're right. We should be invited to the locker room so we can see those trophies.
We'd just be looking at hogs. Purple Pumpkin Face, new member. Welcome, sir. That's a good-looking pup. That's a good-looking pup.
Hell yeah, it's a good-looking pup. Beautiful.
New member.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Let me check the member or let me check the YouTube subscribers real quick. We're trying to get to 12,600 during the show. We needed about 9 to go. Let me hold on. You can keep.
We're gonna see Turner on the field. Yeah, you'll probably see him for like if you're watching closely.
A snap.
Yeah. Snap here.
We have 10 to go. We have 10 subscribers to go.
Hell yeah. So let's get into some Vikings news. Obviously, the big news of the week, Vikings, Kwesi swinging a trade. We got ourselves a new left tackle. Welcome to Minnesota, Cam Robinson.
It's not Cam Robinson. That's Cam freaking Robinson.
Wow.
Elite. Wow. Not elite. I'm lying. Very, very great left tackle. Cam Robinson comes. At most, it's going to be a 4th-round pick.
Yeah.
And at worst, it's going to be a 4th-round pick. Could be a 5th-round pick. We could get a 7th-round pick. A lot of moving parts in this thing. But the biggest thing is
today.
Shit, we're not even paying most of his. We're paying like $2 million of his contract.
Yep.
He was due like 9 or 10 million, and Kwesi said, "F you, you're paying his The Jags are paying $9 million of his contract.
You guys suck, and you're gonna pay this guy you just gave us. You mentioned moving parts. I was part of the tag team moving parts back in the early 2000s.
I don't remember that tag team.
Yeah, we were on really.
It actually would have been a good tag team name.
We were on
Jim Voss wants in on this. Let's go. We need 10 subscribers tonight. We got it. We're not leaving until we get to 12,600 subs.
This mask will be stuck to my face by then.
I don't care. That's your problem. So yeah, Cam Robinson. So let's bust this puppy down. Let us
Haas.
Man, Big Haas, he's in. Big Haas is in. So how do we grade this thing in the comments? Let's see. And if you haven't, be sure to like the video. But we've said it, like the fact that they're still all in. This isn't just like this mid-level trade. This is a big boy trade.
It's a big boy trade. Gracie put his big boy pants on that day.
He's always
called the Jaguars and give me Cam Robinson, and I want you to pay for half his fucking salary too.
Just because I feel like it.
Yeah, and you know the phone. And they called back.
Give me David Putney.
And they said, "Okay, sounds good."
This is a big boy trade. He has been playing at a very, very, very high level.
Yeah, so we got an A+, we got a B+, we got A++++, we got A+, get us an A, B+. Tim Boss, man, he won't give it a grade, but he says, I'm happy with the trade.
If like I said, or like if a Vikings fan is not happy with this trade, you wouldn't have liked any trade.
Yeah.
Like this, like we lose a top 2 tackle in the NFL would have been a complete dagger to the nuts the rest of the season. And they said, F it. We're going to get the best available left tackle out there. And they got him. Like, how can you not love this trade?
I love when you got the dagger in Ghosts and Goblins. What a freaking weapon that was.
I don't know what that is.
Hard game, very hard game.
I played Wizards and Warriors a lot.
Yeah, that was a good game too.
The best.
He's levitate. When you were the Ghosts and Goblins, you start out in your armor. If you got hit like once, you're in your underpants running around.
Sounds like a perverted game. We still need 10 subscribers. Let's get some new members tonight. Let's get everything. Let's do it.
Fell into shit and came out smelling like roses. That sounds like a line from Shawshank Redemption. So the question: will we see Cam Robinson out there this week? You think he's going to play?
He's not there yet today. He wasn't at practice. He wasn't there. I don't know what the holdup is. Not a horribly long flight. Get his butt there. Get him there now. I saw some. Can't remember who it was. It was somebody fairly smart in the NFL, basically saying like, yeah, left tackle is pretty much kind of a player that you could just put in right away. There's some terminology that he might have to learn, but like he should be out there Sunday.
Yeah, and I mean,
Julian Mark, you're right. He still does have to do his physical.
I thought they said it was official now.
Well, if it was recent, but he still not has his physical like this afternoon.
Dr. Lupicus will be there giving him that physical. Very thorough, very thorough.
No cough necessary.
Oh no, he's gonna. I won't feel the first. I mean, are you coughing, sir? Are you sure?
You know what? He better start. I mean, it's painful as it is. It's almost a must win here.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So I tend to think he's going to play. Like the trade was made on Tuesday. KLC kind of alluded to that in his press conference. Like, hey, we're going to get a guy here on Wednesday. I mean, if he's there, able to practice tomorrow, he's definitely playing. Davey, you're right. Dr. Lupicus says bend over and cough. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so beautiful. It was wonderful. Love it. Love the freaking trade. Came out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting Cam Robinson to be Minnesota Viking. Everybody is like, even us, we're like, it's going to be Blake Brandel. It's going to be Q-Bear. What are they going to do at left tackle? Oh, my God. At no scenario did we say trade. Free agencies, we're looking at DJ Humphries, David Bakatari. It's like, in no way did we think we're going to trade anybody. And a 4th or 5th round pick for a solid left tackle.
Yes, 100%.
Quasey's the freaking man.
He is the freaking man. So now the question that lingers,
Robbie, that is not true. He has not done that this year.
Just like the Cranberry saying, the question that lingers is: will Dalton Reisner be your right guard on Sunday? They haven't officially took him off that practice window, but he was there at practice today. He was a full participant.
Yeah, he was. Wasn't he last week?
I think so.
Dalton Reisner, that is a big question mark. So the big trade with Cam Robinson, the one guy who does not like that trade is Ed Ingram, because without that trade, Ed Ingram still is probably our right guard, and now it's still a very big question mark. So do we want Reisner to be our starting right guard on Sunday?
Yeah, do we?
Purple Pumpkin Face says, let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Everybody thinks I'm the principal from Billy Madison. They were both in
you
blob.
You look just like him.
Yeah, we have the same tits.
Same face. Really? I mean, it looks exactly the same.
That's because it's a mask.
I mean, pretty good parts of your face showing.
It's pretty rude.
Yes, F it at this point, says Mark Phil. Yes, everybody's saying. There's nobody saying no.
Yeah. It's time. It's beyond time. Ed Ingram is ass. He's like literally the worst right guard in the NFL, and it's not even like that's not an exaggeration. That's who he is. It's what he is. What he's proven to be. It's time for a change. It's time for a change, and it's time for Dalton Reisner.
Yeah, you know what? Throwing 2 new offensive linemen out there in a matter of 1 week is a little crazy, but who cares? We're in a 2-game losing streak. Left tackle, I do expect a little bit. I mean, anybody who's like Cam Robinson, here's my worry. He comes out and you're like, oh man, he's not going to be as good as Darrisaw. No. Nobody is. There's barely anybody as good as him. He just needs to be okay. Mm-hmm. He needs to be okay. When it comes to the right guard, yeah, you can be better, and I think Reisner is better. Put his ass out there now.
It's time.
This is where we find out the coaching staff. Like, you got balls, or do you just have a floppy little grandma's tongue hanging there?
Grandma's tongue? That's disgusting. My
grandma
had a wonderful tongue.
I want to know, because there's no reason to keep trotting Ed Ingram out there.
There's not, unless he knows something about KOC that no one else does.
Grandma's tongue.
Yeah, I don't know. So, any more trades? Think Minnesota Vikings is Kwesi done, or is there another trade come in? Okay, how about we look at this 2 ways? What do you want to happen? What do you think is going to happen?
All right, let's see in the comments. What do we think is going to happen? We got between Twitter, YouTube, we got 130 watching. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub if you haven't, and remember, this is the last week. Look at Boswell's all in. This is the last week for the Will Riker jersey. Any super chat, and also everybody does super chat is in for the wheel for the trivia.
Yeah, and also a member. So we got 9 on that wheel already tonight.
Oh yeah, let's go. Delton says we're
starting
good.
To creep up in my eye. I'm gonna have to take it off pretty soon. Says we're good.
Let's see. T-Bass says they will trade their first-round picks for the next 20 years for someone. What that means. Is that good or bad?
I don't know if he means like every year we're going to trade it, or I don't know. We're getting threatened by Big Boss Man 6000. I used to wrestle the Big Boss Man back in the day. He says, give me the jersey. This is a threat. He's not even hiding it.
Why is there a period after the first part, but not the final part?
I don't know. It's horrible at English.
Depends who's available. Nate Hobbs. That was a name Alec Lewis threw out there. If we lose this weekend. If we lose this. Better not lose this weekend. Son of a Beavers wants a pass rushing DT. Lupagus, what do you think? What do you want them to do?
I want them to make another deal. And I saw a name today that was very intriguing to me, and they said for a 5th-round pick, Greg Newsome, the cornerback from the Cleveland Browns.
I like Greg.
I would be on board for that, 100%. Still relatively young dude, drafted. I think he was 2017. No, that seemed like way too early.
He's newer than that.
That's what I thought. 2021 maybe. But anyway, I know he started out great. I haven't really followed his career since his rookie year. But for a 5th-round pick, at a guy who I think could actually be part of your, this window that we're opening right now. Hell yeah, I'd be on board for that. I think what's going to happen though is that they're not going to make another move, and we're going to find out that they tried, but nothing would come to fruition is what we're going to hear.
Yeah, I think they're going to shoot for the moon. I think they're going to go for the big boy play, and it's just not going to work. I'm all for it. Whatever move they make, Kwesi has proven that with the trades he's made for players, it pans out well. So I'm trusting him 100%. I think I don't think we see another move.
Yeah,
I think you're right. I think they try. I think they put their chips in, but it's just too much. Too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Skull Mafia, what's going on, baby?
Skull Mafia.
Full Rams. F those picks. F those.
Well, and that's the other thing. I know Thor Nystrom was on saying we're the future Vikings are gonna be better than the current Vikings. Well, also the future Vikings are maybe a team that are going to build through free agency and not necessarily build through the draft. So I think with the money we have available here, especially next year, I mean, we're a team that can be spenders, and you can build the team that way. So there's more than one ways to screw a camel, as they say.
One way. Screw a camel. Do you want to give T-Bass the bad news or me?
I don't know who you want to play him over right now.
I'm just like Fabian Moreau looked good in some preseason snap. Like we're not a Fabian Moreau away from being good in the secondary. Like I'm taking Gilmore, I'm taking Shaq, I'm taking all those guys over Fabian Moreau and Murphy. Moreau can't even be active. Like
if someone gets hurt, then we can see Fabian Moreau. I want to see Fabian Moreau.
Eyes are.
I know. I gotta take the mask
really
off soon.
Getting worse.
I'm gonna keep grinding a little bit longer.
I think maybe you need to take that off. I think your skull is evaporating. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anything's possible with these guys. Kwesi loves to trade, and it's funny. Everybody says, "Yeah, you can't draft anyways. Trade the picks." Yeah, why not? Let's go. Good and proven commodity.
We tend to find players after the draft. Screw it. We don't need no freaking picks.
Dexter Lawrence, Jeffrey Simmons. It's the sexy names out there. We'll see what happens. He already got a very sexy name. And Mark Phil thought it was $9 million. I don't know. Jaguars are paying for $7 million of that, baby.
Hell yes, they are. My eyes are making Dylan's eyes water. So KLC had a presser today, and you know what he said? You know what he said with TJ Hawkinson? He said there's no pitch count for him. It's a full go for TJ, and they're going to be feeding him. They're just dying to give him the ball this weekend, and I can't wait to see it.
Can I get really greedy here?
Yeah.
Why didn't he have at least a pitch count last week? Like if he's that full on go, put his ass out there last week and give him 20 snaps. Like whatever.
It almost kind of feels like the Vikings kind of just seeded that game.
I'm very excited about Hawkinson coming out. I'm very excited he has no pitch count. Like he's ready to go, game on 100%. Love it. He's going to be a huge part of this offense.
Well, he needs to be. And I hope him and Sam Darnold have chemistry. I hope, he looks for him, he finds them. I feel like he is the missing piece, especially in that second half when we've struggled to get touchdowns, to get first downs in key situations. I think that's where TJ Hawkinson will come up huge. And I hope him and Sam Darnold are on the same page.
Well, they will be. Everybody's on the same page with Sam Darnold, and everybody's on the same page with TJ Hawkinson. So Hawkinson's going to have 7 catches, 88 yards, and 2 scores.
You having coffee right now?
This coffee smells like beer.
Oh my God, must be some kind of a weird.
Remember, this show is brought to you by Top the Tater.
This?
Publicus is already having some right there. Appreciate Top Tater, one of the Midwestern's favorite treats. Hit it up.
I don't know why they even bother putting expiration dates in this. It's never going to last till the expiration date.
It really doesn't. It's pointless. I think they're just messing with us when they put it on there.
I think they have to. So Myles Gaskin was released again this week. He's back on your practice squad. I saw a tweet today. The Vikings have tweeted 18 times about him being on and off the roster this year. 18 times.
I think it's since he's been on the team.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I expect that to happen 10 more times this year.
It's so yeah.
Don't care. So he's no part of this team. It doesn't matter if he's on this team, whether we're winning or losing, and whatever. Don't care.
I do think
I'm over Myles Gaskin.
Well, I do think we called it though. Didn't we pick him as our guy who's gonna get yanked on and off this practice squad all year long? Yeah. And so we did good. Wow, so good on us. Kevin O'Connell also said, he was with PA the other day, he said he wants the Vikings to shift to a fast break type of offense. And I think this is a great idea. Sam Darnold leads the league in balls held, a position one bar had back in his early college days at DBU. And then also just with your left tackle situation, get the ball quicker. I think the rhythm needs to be there. Like this offense just has felt off. I'm going to go back all the way to the second half of the Packers game. I sort of started feeling some weird issues with this offense, and it needs to get a rhythm back. And I think that getting the ball quick, going fast is going to be the way to do it.
Well, he can say one thing until we see it on the field. I don't give a shit what he says. He can say that I want Aaron Jones to run for 200 yards. Like, we'll see it. Well, let's see it. Bring it on. It sounds good. Sounds really
that's
good.
something you have to do. Like, I mean, this is a mini bye week here, so you're definitely going to have some time to evaluate some stuff. What's going wrong? Why can we not score points in the second half? And I think this is huge. I love him saying this and coming out and saying that. Like, yeah, but you're right. Let's see it. Let's see it on the field. Let's see it actually come to fruition, because this offense, and I know some of it's execution, some might be play calling, some of these stupid ass
play calling,
pre-snap penalties we've been having that's kind of killing drives needs to all get cleaned up. So hopefully that happens this Sunday against the Colts. So we got the injury report that came out today, and really the big takeaway: Blake Cashman
takeaway.
Blake Cashman did not participate today. Sucks. It sucks.
It sucks bad. It's horrible. You got Joe Flacco. We're going against another old timer that is going to have time in the pocket, and he doesn't give a shit what's going on. He's too old to care, and he's going to pick us apart. And Ivan Pace is going to be out there in coverage, and it's going to be horrible. So Cashman, it's such a dick punch. Such a dick punch. I hate it.
Yeah, and the way it's feeling right now, I'm feeling like he's not.
Boss man, jinx.
I'm feeling like he's not playing.
No, I don't think he's playing. And it's not like Davey. You're right. Turf toe is a big deal. Big deal. It's not like he's being a Sally out there. It's just we don't like our depth at that position is horrible. And opposing teams are exposing that easily.
Yeah. Is that what the revolting blob got in trouble for, exposing himself?
No, he killed a guy. He killed him.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Okay.
No, this is bad. This is bad.
No, this is.
Here's why I really don't like it is we've been piling on Ivan Pace for 2 weeks in a row. And if Blake Cashman doesn't play this week, it's going to be 3 weeks in a row. And it's just like this guy's confident. Like I want Ivan Pace to be our second fiddle out there next to Cashman. And he's getting beat up bad. And it's deserved, but he's getting beat up bad.
I'd love to see him step up and maybe start, showing that he can.
He's not all of a sudden going to be good at coverage.
I mean, eventually, if it's ever going to happen, it has to happen at some point. So even if it's one play,
he's never going to be good in coverage.
I'm not going to go that far yet. I mean,
he wasn't good in college. He wasn't good in the NFL.
Well, then you also have to do something else. Maybe Josh Metellus drops back and covers some guys in the middle. Something has to happen. Flores has to find a way
be opposed to
cover
Josh
that middle of the field.
Pace's job.
What was that?
I would put at this point. I damn near put Metellus in Ivan Pace's spot.
Yeah. Yeah. So Tim Vossman is defending the revolting blob. The guy did not pinch his leg. That was supposed to happen.
No, that's according to him. I call BS. He was
Davey's getting the revolting blob mixed up from Richie Cunningham from Donnie Darko. He was the guy who had the porn dungeon. Michael
Blackie, it's been a while, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. How you been?
So he's got such nice family pictures. Just really nice.
I assume I bet that is a real nice choir concert.
I think they're attending a choir concert.
Absolutely.
What a handsome couple they are. Michael Blackie and his lady friend there. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, if Blake Cashman's a no-go, that's definitely a huge advantage for the Colts. No one can say that it's not.
No.
Mark Phil says, you know what? We put Metellus in the middle, and we put Theo Jackson at 44 spot.
Yeah.
My nose is sneaking out of the thing.
Uninterested.
All right, let's go to the mailbag. And we're going to kind of like some of these mailbag questions. You guys all kind of are thinking the same thing here. So we'll read the first one, but I think a lot of them are very, very similar in nature. First one's from Davey Chains. Even though we gave up only a compensatory pick for a monster of a man with attitude, we still need help on the D-line. And since everyone has a price, he put in quotes, do you think Kwesi will settle, or do you think he's got another trade or two in mind, this one even bigger up his sleeve?
Yeah, let's get first off. We got to get over 50 likes. What are we at? I can't believe we're not at 50 likes.
We're at Josh Metellus last time I checked.
44? Come on, we can get up to 75
46.
likes.
Will Reichard's preseason number.
We got 108 watching on YouTube, over 150 total. If you guys are watching, hit that like button. Let's get over 75 likes. Keith Millard. Let's get over 75. Let's go, baby. Hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it.
Hell yes.
Yeah, we pretty much already talked about the trade. We know where we stand. We're all in for one. We don't I would anticipate one. We'll see.
I think they'll try. I think they'll try to get either a corner or a D tackle. I don't know if it's going to happen. That's my thing. I think we're going to find out, like, yeah, they really try to get this guy. It didn't work out.
It will not be for lack of effort. They're not the ones that say, like, hey, you know what? Hey, we made some phone calls. Like, they're making phone calls. They're offering stuff. So,
well, and Quasey be like, you know what? Yeah, we'll trade for this guy, but you pay his salary. That's what's going to
pay his salary, and then you give us a bunch of draft picks back, assholes. We're at 59 likes. Let's get up to 75. Let's go.
Hell yeah. If we get to 75, I'll eat on our top potato chip.
Thank you.
No, that was a treat for me. All right, so that was a trade question. All right, here's one. It's kind of regarding a trade, but a little bit different. It's from Danok Wig 8992. I still say Flores needs more tools on defense, but how bad do you want to win when Ingram is still starting? Blake Brandel has been a big surprise this season. Could Vikes resign Cam Robinson to play right guard next season?
I don't know. Is this price going to be nice?
Well, that's what I was
saying. With Ed Ingram, Reisner hasn't been healthy, and now he's healthy. We'll find out. We'll find out how they feel about Ed Ingram in the next week or two. And as far as Cam Robinson playing guard, Lupagus, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, he's not really a road grader. It's kind of what you want your guards to be.
Yeah, but at guard he would be.
He's a pass protector. I don't know, like, how he's graded out as a guard. I know he's played some O-line. I don't know how many snaps he's actually had at the guard in the NFL level. I'd really need to dig into that if I really felt good about it. So I honestly don't have enough information to answer that. But I don't think bringing him back is 100% of the question, depending on Darisa's recovery timeline.
Yeah, no, anything's possible. Throw him at guard at the age of 30, actually isn't a horrible idea. Like even when he was drafted, there was questions where he was going to play in the NFL. It all comes down to the price tag. We got some money to spend. We will see. Robbie Ingram locked in through 20. I don't think he's locked in on anything. He might be signed through 2025. I don't know if he's locked in.
Yeah, you can cut him in, and it's not going to probably cost you anything. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think from a run game perspective, I don't know if he's the best option there. But Billy Kidd says Cam Robinson's not a people mover. He's a pass protector, so no to guard.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. 330 pounds. You can move some people.
He can move some people. Hang on, I just lost my agenda here. Let me get it back real quick.
68 likes. We're almost at that Keith Millard. Let's go hit that like button. Let's go.
I'm on a meet. I asked the trade questions. We're not going to answer that. This one's a little bit different. We kind of touched on this before. This is from Knack. At Knack Dog. Not saying this would happen, but the Vikings lose to the Colts. Would you want them to be traders at the deadline and get more future draft capital for 1-year contracted players or not?
Very strategically.
Yeah,
so the only one. So obviously, Asamoah, Caleb Evans are on the table regardless.
Yep.
And we've seen some people putting out articles. You know, they might trade these guys. It doesn't matter if you're winning or losing. Trade those guys. The big one that to me is Patrick Jones. And you know what? Honestly, win or lose, Patrick Jones, I think you put on the table anyways.
Yeah,
because you get Dallas Turner out there.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a great move for your future because you can get a pick and you also get Dallas Turner some more snaps. So it's a win-win. But you mentioned the other two guys, Brandon Asamoah and Caleb Evans, guys who have been mentioned out there in trade talks with the Vikings. What are you going to get for them? Very late round pick, 2 years down the road. But at this point, I would take anything I can get for those guys who aren't going to play, and I'd rather see guys on our practice squad play over them anyway.
Yeah, no, and that's a no-brainer. I don't think they'll get anything for those guys. If they do, it is beautiful. Reminder: this is the last show. All super chats, get your shot to get a Will Reichard jersey. We're going to be doing we're going to be spinning the wheel of everybody who's done a super chat all month on Friday. We're going live Friday, so join us Friday for sure. So get those super chats in. Go.
Friday Night Live. So we call it.
Night Live.
What a show. Again, you got 10 guys on the wheel for tonight. Also for the trivia. So don't forget, not just Will Riker, but on the wheel for the trivia. Can be something One Bar Lupgus related. Can be something from one of our sponsors. No Voss Man wanted to try those gummies.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
They are so re-goo. Let's talk about these Colts, our upcoming opponent, the Indianapolis Colts. Do you guys have a favorite Colt of all time?
Yes, it does, Lord Duncan.
Do you have a favorite Colt? If you do, let us know what that is.
Favorite Colt of all time.
It's always fun to think about. Nisberg wants to know what time on Friday.
5:15. We're going to go early.
He's got a hair appointment at 6.
Burt Jones says Luminous Grin.
Johnny Unitas says T-Bass.
Dallas Clark. That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, Michael
Blackie. That jersey is mine.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow. Bob Sanders. I like that one, too. That's a deep.
I know Bob Sanders is a very good one.
Mm-hmm.
Injuries screwed him.
Yeah. Peyton is the easy answer, says Tim Boss.
It is.
I have to run the fridge quick. I gotta take this off.
Bob Sanders, he was so damn good.
It was me the whole time.
I was under the mask. Troy Polamalu were like right around that same era when they came on as rookies, I believe. Andrew Luck was a monster. Edgerrin James, that's a good one. Remember the hell was that running back they had after Edgerrin James? Had a couple of good seasons. And Randy, my man, he's in. Randy's in. Love it. Randy, your headrest looks extremely comfortable. Bonamina is in. He says, no, mine. Who was the running back they had after Edgerrin James that had like a good year or two?
Joseph Adai?
Adai, that's who it was. Well done. And they had Tony Udo at left tackle. Yeah. Adai, there we go, LM.
And they drafted Donald Brown too, who just sucked.
Yeah, but he went to UConn, if I remember right.
Yeah, but I don't think
he had a good rookie year, I think.
I don't know if he was ever any good.
Donald Brown had a little bit of a stretch there where he was okay.
Let's see.
I want to say he was a Giant after that, and he sucked.
I feel like he was a Giant. He was never a Giant. He went to San Diego.
All right. It's close. Blue.
His rookie year, his best year, he ran for 645.
All right. Who's your favorite Colt of all time?
I'm going to go generic. I'm going to go Peyton Manning. Just so good. And I've actually liked what he's done after the fact, like, hosting Saturday Night Live. He's actually pretty damn funny. He goes on there, does the Manning cast. And I hate to say it, but I actually like his Peyton Manning commercial. I think it's so stupid. It's actually funny. So a guy who's found a career after NFL and was so damn good when he played. So Peyton Manning.
Yeah, that's Peyton Manning. What's next? It's easy.
What's next? Let's talk about the Colts themselves. This year, the 2024 Colts are a 4-4 football team. They beat the Dolphins, they beat the Titans, they beat the Steelers, and they beat the Bears. They have lost to the Packers, the Texans twice, and the Jaguars. Every game they've been in has been a one-score game.
Same shit we dealt with the Rams. I hate this crap. And remember, most of these, Richardson has been hurt, so Flacco, I think it's about half and half.
No.
But like any game with Richardson playing, it's just a gimme. At this point in his career, he sucks.
So offense, they actually have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, but
their left tackle's out.
Yep. Raymond is out, and also their right tackle, Smith, was out, did not participate either today. So it sounds like Raymond, though, may not play, which would be a huge break for the Vikings and Brian Flores' defense. They average 198 passing yards per game. They're averaging 128 yards on the ground per game. Defensively, they're allowing 227 pass yards per game. They're giving up 151.9 rushing yards per game. So definitely a team you can move the ball on the ground against.
On the ground, in the air. Their defense is butthole.
Bottom? That's a huge
good sized butthole. Like if our offense craps the bed on this game, we got bigger issues in the Colts. Like we should be able to put yards on this team. Chris Bowman, what up? Should I get another beer or not?
Yes, you should go get one.
God dang it.
100%. It's almost a holiday. It's almost a national holiday. You have to have one. So the Colts, they're 4-4. They're in the thick of the AFC South battle, even though they have lost 2 to the Texans, which doesn't help them. This is a better team than we thought. And just for me, like the Vikings losing 2 in a row, this looked like an easy win on the schedule. And when we flexed, I'm like, why the hell would they flex this game? We're going to kill them. I don't know. I've just lost a little bit of confidence. I still feel like we're going to win. But the confidence level has gone down just a little bit, especially seeing this team as a team that also, they're always in it. They always lose by 1 score. And have they played any juggernauts? I mean, I don't know. The Texans are pretty good. The Packers are good. But even so, they are in 1-score games. Yes, Luminous, I'm wearing a brand new mask. This one is even more horrifying. More horrifying than my last one.
What are we at?
Oh, we were just I was just killing time until you got here. So let's talk about some Vikings keys to victory. How the Vikings beat the Colts this Sunday night on Sunday Night Football, which we'll be live streaming again, which means I don't have to listen to Chris Collinsworth. Listen to us instead of Chris Collinsworth.
One thing we didn't talk about, maybe you did while I was gone, is like this is a must win. I mean, you can say it's early in the season, but looking at the NFC North, we can't go to 5-3. We can't lose 3 games in a row and pretend we're a contender. This is a must win. You cannot lose 3 games in a row. This is supposed to be the cake part of our schedule.
Yeah.
Like this, in my mind, we lose this game, it's fine. We got a winning record. No, we're fucked.
Well, you can't lose 3 games in a row after coming off a bye. Like this team, it felt like it got more injuries after the bye. Like the offense was just off after the bye. How does a team get worse after your bye? To lose 3 in a row coming off a bye and then another like a mini bye, it would be absolutely devastating. And I also think it like changes your whole perspective, like for how the rest of the season's going to go. I know the Cam Robinson trade kind of like no matter what, the Vikings seem to be all in on this season, but I don't know. I agree with you. Like I think they have to win this game, and I don't want to see them just win it either. I think it needs to come out and be a kick-ass performance, like get up huge again, like we're doing early in the season. Looked like we did against the Texans when they came to town.
I don't care how they win. They have to. I don't care if it's 7-6. We have to get away from this game with a win. Packers playing the Lions. Most likely, you would expect the Lions to win. We win, we're all of a sudden back up to second place. Like we have to win this game. I don't care how it happens. We have to win.
I want to dominate.
I want a lot of things. After the last 2 weeks, I'll take the grossest win possible.
So how do we win? How do we win this game?
Ooh, how do we win? Let's see those comments.
How do the Vikings win? What are some keys to victory? Put that key in the ignition. Turn it over. Man, it sounds like you put oil in your engine.
You're supposed to. Everybody puts oil in their engine.
Again, this is brought to you guys by Thought Theater.
So trying to get caught up on these super chats here. All right, how do we win this thing? Let's go. Offense, defense. Quick attack offense. Let Turner loose, says Josh Newman. Hell of a corner.
Chris Bowman says, run the damn ball. Run it.
Penalties. Yeah, no shit, no penalties.
Yeah.
I Showdown, I'm on your side.
Yes.
Penalties out of here.
Absolute killers. Lock the officials in their locker room. Okay. Yeah. Hawkinson coming back increases win probability significantly, says Anthony McDaniel. Don't say stop, Taylor. Stop tickling me, Taylor.
All right, we're at 81 likes. If you haven't liked, let's get over 100. Stop the run, make them one-dimensional. Here's my thought: is Jonathan Taylor's going to 100 yards. I'm completely at peace with that. He's done it pretty I don't know. I think he's done it like 4 times this year. Like he's going to get 100 yards. Kyron Williams got 100 yards. Jordan Mason got 100 yards. I expect him to get yards on the ground. Like our offense. Aaron Jones needs $125. Colts are giving up a ton of yards on the ground. They're giving up a lot of yards in the air. Like this all comes down to our offense. I'd love to say like we got to get the quarterback defense. Our offense has to take advantage of a shitty defense here.
Yeah, I have offensively score touchdowns after the scripted plays.
That's a good start.
You have to score touchdowns after that. You can't go into the second half. Field goal. You have to score points. You have to score touchdowns in the second half. I think the ball has to come out quick. I know you have a new left tackle, whether it's Cam Robinson, Blake Brandel, Q-Bear. It has to come out quick. We can't be sitting there holding the ball forever. That's not going to work. And you have to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison needs the feast. Aaron Jones, not only running the ball, but I want to see him catch some more balls. And T.J. Hawkinson has to be a factor in this game. And he should be the difference getting those points in the second half. I think T.J. Hawkinson will have a lot to do with that. Turning field goals into touchdowns and also extending drives late in the game when you're trying to ice this thing. Defensively, tackle. We could not fucking tackle against the Rams. Missing tackles here and there.
Evan Pace has so many missed tackles this year.
And Gilmore didn't want to tackle anybody. You could see it. Like the first play of the game, Puka Nacua was right there. Okay, FW Ender.
FW Ender's in the mix. Let's go.
He didn't want to do it. We have to get home. We have to get home on our pressures, on our blitzes. We have to hit Joe Flacco. I know the Colts O-line is very good. Rams held us. Lions held us. We have to hit home. And I think defensively, we have to start fast. A 3-0, a turnover quick, whether it's the first series or second series, defense has to start fast and make the Colts feel like they have no freaking chance in this game.
No. Yeah. The fact that it still keeps me up at night, the fact that we didn't get one sack on Matthew Stafford, old-ass quarterback who had like 3 players on the offensive line that were backups.
And then suck. And then the way he evaded Harrison Phillips in that one, like I still couldn't believe that was Matt Stafford doing that. I was like, oh my God, that was so bad. That was so bad. How about pass?
Lead the league in penalties.
What are how the Vikings lose this game? What is their path to a loss? What would have to happen for them to lose this game on Sunday?
The opposite of everything we just said.
Yeah, I think the penalties, again, pre-snap, holding, the drive-killing penalties, we cannot have those. This offense, it can't afford to take those. We're not that explosive. We can't start in the hole. We also have to score a touchdown in the second half. We're not going to win games when we kick field goals in the second half. We can't score 21 in the first half and score 6 the second half. That's not going to happen. And the defense just needs to, if they look like they did the last 2 weeks, we're going to lose this football game. If the middle of the field is wide open, if we're missing tackles, not hitting home on the pressures, we're not going to win this ball game. And we're going to lose 3 in a row after having basically 2 byes, which is just absolutely unheard of. So that's where the Vikings lose this game, in my opinion. Defensively, lack of pressure. Offensively, penalties, and just not able to score touchdowns in the second half. Let's see. What do you guys think? We lose to play dirt like we did Thursday. Yeah. FT Man, you're 100% right. Yeah. If you're blazing on time and not getting quarterback, try something different. I would love to see something different tried. I mean, Flores pretty much said like we weren't communicating well, like the plays were right. We just weren't executing. Yeah. Maybe there's some truth to that, but also like, let's go back to execution on offense. Jalen Naylor, like that pass was there. That's a touchdown that changes that entire Rams game. If he catches that like he should. You watch that. I know Will Reagans just put that up again on Twitter, and seeing that how bad it was, it just gets your blood boiling. It really does. Aaron
Jones comes down to a running game for me.
Yeah. And showdown, need to Van Ginkel the Colts. Yeah, Van Ginkel. It's time. Another touchdown. We need it.
Jesus. Getting greedy. I'll take a sack.
We need a touchdown. Okay, Davey's in there.
Hey, what's going on? If I don't win the jersey, send me some gummies.
Is that what he picked last time when he won?
No.
Oh, I thought he went.
Davey's getting. I can't remember. He's getting some. Is he getting jerky? I think he's getting jerky next month.
Julie Marker says 2 in the gink, 1 in the stink. Netsburg's going to bed. Netsburg's not sticking around for trivia. One bar, you got 16 names, looks like, to put on that wheel for tonight.
I got them all on there already.
Nice. You got the last Davey.
I got Davey on there.
Hell yes. Are you ready for trivia?
This is trivia. So everybody that did a super chat is on the wheel for trivia. On top of that, everybody who did a super chat is going to be in the Will Riker jersey giveaway. Join us. We're going Friday Night Live. 5:15, we're going to be live drinking some freaking beers, so join us there. Pumpkin Face. Another one.
He wants more.
We love Pumpkin Face, man.
Yeah, not only was he a member, he's dishing out some cheddar as well.
Appreciate you. So, yeah, join us Live Friday, we're going to be doing the Reichard giveaway. There's going to be a ton on that wheel. We're going to spin the hell out of that thing. We'll do it live so you know we're not cheating.
Yes.
But yeah, let's do the trivia. I Colts, Vikings, like I already said, Jeff George, Troy Walters. I don't know. Confidence is I'm about in the middle on this one.
No, there's 5 questions with a bonus question. I may or may not do the bonus question. So the line is 5 today to count it as a win. You are 5-2. You did win last week after dropping 2 in a row. So you're 5-2.
All right, comments. I'm hiding the comments. They're gone.
All right, so it's Vikings Colts is the theme. Here we go. This Vikings cornerback landed in Mike Zimmer's doghouse and signed with the Colts after his release in 2020.
Zimmer's doghouse. That could be anybody. 2020. I want to say Xavier Rhodes, but wasn't he a free agent?
Remember, 2 points for get it without multiple choice. 1 point if you get it with multiple choice.
I'm going to say Xavier Rhodes. Final answer.
Final answer. It's incorrect. The correct answer is Holton Hill. Cornerback Holton Hill.
You're doing a question on Holton Hill?
Hell yeah, I am.
I'm so mad right now I could crap. All right, move on.
It was Holton Hill.
I don't want to talk about Holton Hill anymore.
All right. The last time the Colts and the Vikings played, the Vikings came back from 33-0 to win the game. Which Viking caught the tying 2-point conversion to send it into overtime?
Oh, I just saw this freaking. I just watched the whole highlight video of this. I think it's Hawkinson. I could have either Hawkinson caught.
Would it help if I put my mask back on?
No. I think it was a dart. I think it was Hawkinson. Final answer. I'm going 2 point. I need to make up for it.
Final answer to TJ Hawkinson. TJ Hawkinson is correct. You're right. It was TJ Hawkinson.
God.
He did it.
I knew it.
It was TJ Hawkinson. All right. So you got 2 points. You got 1, 2, 3.
That was big. That was big. I needed that.
You got 4 questions to go.
Hill, really?
What? You should have went multiple choice on that one.
I still would have said Xavier Rhodes. Rhodes would have been a multiple choice.
All right, here we go. This longtime Vikings center played his final 4 seasons with the Colts before retiring in 1996.
Oh, I know this one. 2 points. Put it down. Kirk effing Loudermilk. Let's go. Kirk Loudermilk. I already know it's right. 2 points.
It was Kirk Loudermilk. You were right.
God, he was good. Tim Irwin, Kirk Loudermilk, Gary Zimmerman. Let's go.
All right, you got 4 points. 3 questions left. You're sitting good right now. You're sitting real good.
I'm feeling good.
After that Holton Hill disaster that you had earlier.
Fuck him.
All right. Rigoberto Sanchez is the Colts' current punter. Which former Viking did he beat out for the job?
What?
Rigoberto Sanchez is the Colts' current punter. Which former Viking did he beat out to get the job?
Former Viking punter?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, I have no idea.
Rigoberto.
I got nothing. I'm trying to think of the guy that we had for a while from the Steelers. I don't think multiple choice. I have no idea.
Is it A, Jeff Locke, B, Britton Colquitt, C, Ryan Quigley, D, Matt Wild?
Oh, Jesus, this didn't help at all. So Colquitt, I don't think so. He's too old. I don't think he's around anymore. Who were they again?
Jeff Locke, Britton Colquitt.
Jeff Locke hasn't played in like 20 years.
Ryan Quigley, Matt Wild.
This is the current Colts punter?
Yeah.
All right. I will say this. If he beat out Jeff Locke, hats off to Jeff Locke for still being in the consideration. What were the other two?
You don't want to hear Britton Colquitt again? Is that something you already erased?
No.
Matt Wild and Ryan Quigley.
Jeez, Matt Wild, Ryan Quigley seems like he's been around a while. It's either I'll say Matt Weil. No idea.
Wrong. It was Jeff Locke. Jeff Locke.
Wow. Jeff Locke. Well done, man. This guy's been around for like 40 years.
Yeah, it was Jeff Locke.
That's insane that he's still around.
I think it was more that Rigoberto's been around longer than you think. Might be the answer to that one.
Didn't you say? Whatever. All right. So
Angelo, thank you very much.
Angelo, what do we got?
He dropped a 2 spot for us.
Who is it?
Angelo.
All right. All right. So what I got? What do I got?
You got 1 question and a bonus question.
And I got 4 points.
Yep.
All right. Let's go.
You're sitting pretty good still. All right. Which former Vikings wide receiver is currently a member of the Colts practice squad?
Ooh. God, is Laquan Treadwell? Is it Laquan Treadwell? Guy, I think it is.
I don't know who it is.
I want to get cocky here and not even go multiple choice and say Treadwell. I'm almost positive Treadwell was a Colt at some point. I just don't know if it's
He's been on every team in the NFL, so that's a pretty good assumption.
You know what? I'll take since I only need 1 point, there's no reason to guess without multiple choice. So I'll take multiple choice here.
All right. Was it A, Josh Doxson, B, Chad Beebe, C, Laquan Treadwell, D, Dan Chisena?
Oh God, you had to throw Chisena in there just to really kick me in the dick. What a weird group of names. I'm going I'm going Treadwell just because it's my gut instinct. Final answer.
All right, just in the comments, we got a couple of Chisenos, we got a BB, but the correct answer is Laquan Treadwell. 1 bar goes to 6-2. 6-2.
Kirk Loudermilk. Kirk Loudermilk was the answer, baby. That got me to victory. Thank you, Kirk. Hell of a center. Center.
The bonus question is always more personal. Which of our draft crushes did the Colts draft the year we selected Christian Darrisaw?
There's Colts. I really wanted Elijah Vera Tucker.
He went 14 to the Jets or 13 to the Jets. There was another guy we liked.
Yeah, what pick was it?
They took him at like 21. I think we traded 23 and we got Darrisaw. He's on defense. I'll give you that clue.
No, I'm just picturing an edge rusher.
Yep.
Kwity Paye?
That's correct. It was Kwity Paye. Freaking Paye. So you actually got 7 points today. Well
Kwity Paye. I don't think Kwity Paye has really panned out that great, has he?
I don't think he has. I'll ask Derek tomorrow when I talk to him.
Wow, Kwity Paye. Yeah, no. All right, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, should we do the giveaway? I put Angelo on there. Was there anybody else?
Good. No, he was the only one. He was the last latecomer.
All right. Well, that's gross.
Better late than never.
Shitty Pay. I just put the comments back. Shitty Pay.
That might be right.
All right, let's do this. So remember, we're going live Friday Night Live. We're going to be doing the Will Riker jersey giveaway. Hold on. Appreciate everybody.
Hell yeah.
Join in on the giveaway. You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Again, this can be a one bar Lepicus item. It can be something from one of our sponsors.
Chris Olson.
Chris Olson's had himself a week. He's had himself a week.
Chris it can be any one of our sponsors. It can be One Bar and Lepicus swag. You know our email. I've seen it. So hit us up. We appreciate everybody, as always.
Hell yeah. What a show we just had.
Yeah, Top Tater. Appreciate Top Tater. Once again, sponsoring the show every horned up. We'll be live on Friday at 5:15. So get your butts over there. And I think we ended up with, let's see, a final tally for the likes here.
You ready? The old refresh button. I'm showing 89.
No, hold on. We're more than that. We are at 89. Can we get over 100 before we wrap this up or not?
I think everybody's leaving. I don't think we're going to get there. Ashley says 90. She wants to get to 90, or
yeah, I bet we can get to a Hondu.
We're at 90 right now.
Let's see. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Tim Boss is leading.
Hey, while we're waiting, drop your favorite Halloween candy in the comments. Let's see.
There's only one right answer for Halloween.
Are you
candy.
A fruit person? Are you a chocolate person? What do you like? What do you prefer?
Only one right answer.
I know what you're gonna say.
Hold on. Oh my God. No, you don't know what I'm going to say. 94. We're not leaving until we get to 100. Let's go. Luminous Grin loves when people hand out apples.
Yeah, Knack likes whiskey.
Colby Fleener. Was he a Viking? He wasn't a Viking.
No.
Reese's Dots.
No, maybe he's talking about his favorite Colt of all time.
Getting hammered and eating all my kids' candies. I would expect nothing more. We're at 95 likes. We got 5 likes to go.
No,
we wrap this up.
Purple Pumpkin Face. Today it's not Milk Duds.
No, Milk Duds are delicious. No, Milk Duds are delicious. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Butterfinger, Starburst. Starburst I would say is number 1 for me.
I gotta go Snickers. Snickers are just so damn good.
It's not a horrible candy.
96.
96. We're going to sit here and stare at each other until we do it.
Oh my God, this is going to be so awkward. Maybe I should give my fact while we're waiting.
Well, we're at 97. We're at 97.
Getting ready for Halloween, getting those costumes dusted off. Remember this. There's no generally accepted number of times a person should poop. As a broad rule, pooping anywhere from 3 times a day to 3 times a week is normal.
I just got to say, if you're doing that 3 times a day, maybe see a doctor. It's not.
It says right here it's normal. Very normal.
You've already told me you've done you shit like 5 times a day, so
no.
I know you're gonna get it.
Morning
102 likes. We did it. Let's go.
Hell yeah!
All right, appreciate everybody. Friday night 5:15. Join us. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. It was a wonderful
record jersey. We'll be giving away that night.
Top Tater, thank you for sponsoring the show.